What's going on, y'all? These last few weeks has been absolutely insane. And I'm talking the exposure of the corruption happening in DC, the continuous wins Trump's pushing through. MAGA is thriving, but the Democrats are crying, and they're crying hard. They've been exposed left and right. I'm going to go over a few articles real quick. Check these out. Start over with this one here from Fox News. Quote, I am a U.S. aid whistleblower. I've got to admit Musk is mostly right about agency's waste. So the U.S. aid has been exposed hard, and I mean hard, as a money laundering scheme for Democrats. And I'm not going to be surprised if Republicans are thrown in there too. I have a gut feeling that it's not just Democrats, y'all. But our tax-paying dollars is going to some crap. And it's been exposed hard. Look at this. I'm a physician who was suddenly laid off from U.S. aid last month after Elon Musk fed U.S. aid into the wood chipper. So this physician's pissed off. Let's go here. USA's fate to be shrunk in some. Excuse me. Sorry. To be shrunk and some subsumed into the State Department seems all but sealed. Once the Republican-led Congress passes a law to legitimize it, two predictable debate positions have emerged. Musk and Republicans say U.S. aid is a criminal organization full of radical left lunatics that wastes taxpayer dollars, while the Democrats and U.S. aid staff say U.S. aid notably performs vital life-saving work. The truth is somewhere in between, but nobody despises the criticisms regarding waste. Okay, I'm going to stop there because it's been exposed. And I mean, it has been exposed. U.S. aid is sponsoring terrorists. It's been exposed that U.S. aid is spending our money on condoms in Gaza, abortions in Gaza. I mean, crap like that. I mean, there's so much garbage being spent. And I'm pretty sure a lot of it's money laundering. It's come right back to the pockets of the Democrats because they're screaming, they're crying, they're out there flipping tables, they're angry, they're upset at the world. And sorry, Democrats, you've been exposed to a point to where, let me find here. From the Gary Pundit, check this out. More fraud. President Trump reveals staggering government waste numbers, including $521 billion in fraud per year. That's our taxpaying money right there. We're paying for this crap. Okay? During a press conference after signing an executive order earlier, the president discussed his new tariffs and recent Dodge findings. The Gateway Pundit reported that President Trump announced his tariffs, saying whatever countries charge the United States of America, we will charge them. No more, no less. But let's come down here. Compiled with cutting the government's wasteful and largely fraudulent spending, America is on track to recuperate trillions. Below is a list of the numbers that the president announced. Look at this right here. Right here. I want you to focus on this, okay? Let me blow this up just a little bit. Okay. A little bit more here. Why not? Boom. There we go. Okay. Up to $521 billion federal dollars lost to fraud per year. Fraud per year An estimated 236 billion or more in improper payments were made in 2023 under who? Potato Joe. 2.7 trillion in improper payments, including payments that went to the wrong recipient, made since 2003. 2003. 162 billion in total improper payments in 2024, including, here we go, under Biden, earned income tax credits, food stamps, restaurant renovations, supplement security income, unemployment insurance, Social Security disability insurance, and survivors insurance program. 8.3 billion, including a 6.5 billion in overpayments. The Gateway Pundit has reported on some of these findings, which included the 2.7 trillion of your money that the government has wasted since 2003, which is highlighted by Marjorie Taylor Greene's Dodge subcommittee. This really, really gets bad. Okay? It gets bad. Put this back up here so when I come back, I'm good. This just gives you an idea of just how disgusting it is that we're losing our taxpaying dollars. I'm going to have the links to these into the description box below. But then you got the real big crybabies, because ICE is now deporting illegal immigrants, the child molesters, the pedophiles, the murderers, the gangbangers, all those violent criminals that are here illegally through the southern border. And if you have not seen my videos on the Arizona exposed the entire opening gap to the human trafficking trade, you need to look it up on Rumble. But AOC was out running her mouth, talking about how she's helping immigrants tell where ICE agents is and yada, yada, yada. Well, that kind of come back and bit her in the ass. Check this out. You're going to love this, guys. You're going to love this one. ICE Director Tom Homan announced he has referred AOC, Ocasio-Cortez, to the Department of Justice for investigation. The dumbest bitch in Congress just got hit with an investigation. Big shout out to Jim Hoft. Thursday night, ICE Director Tom Homan, can't talk today, joined Laura Ingraham on the Ingraham Angle on Fox News. During their discussion, Homan announced that he had referred Socialist Open Borders Representative Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez to the Department of Justice. This comes after AOC proudly announced that she was holding webinars to teach illegal immigrants, illegal aliens, how to avoid ICE agents in New York City. Homan is not playing around. It's about time the immigration laws were followed in America, especially by elected officials. AOC she's about to fuck around and find out. She's about to find out. The last thing you want to do is screw around with this administration, okay? These Marxist crazy radicals are learning. They're learning right now that time's up. They're being exposed left and right. I mean, literally left and right. And the more they're exposed, the more they're crying and flipping tables because they don't want their secret out. They're struggling to hold on to every grasp of power that's being stripped from them because the Trump administration is ripping the deep state apart. And this is obvious. It's been 4 weeks. And so far, Ratkin wants to put impeachment papers up against Trump. Are you kidding me? I mean, these radical Democrats are out there losing their minds right now because they're being exposed hard. Here's another one. Another exposure. Again, all these articles I'm going to put into the link or in the description, excuse me. You probably already know this. I'm guaranteeing you, if you've been following me for a little while, you know this, okay? If you have a mind in your head, you know this. You're not a brain-dead zombie Democrat, you know this, okay? This is literally, this article from Mike LaChance over here at Gateway Pundit literally confirms everything myself, Dan Bongino, Glenn Beck, Salty Cracker, a lot of people has been saying, okay? Here it is. Check it out. Former DNC donor fundraiser says Joe Biden's presidency was for sure Obama's third term. Confirmed. Confirmed. Right here. Confirmed. Former DNC donor and fundraiser Lindy Lee, whatever her damn name is, has been in the news repeatedly since the 2024 election. She is one of the loudest voices calling out the Democrat Party and the Kamala Harris campaign for blowing through more than $1 billion and losing with no accountability on how the money was spent. She recently appeared on the Sean Ryan podcast. Sean Ryan is good, man. Y'all got to check out his podcast. He is absolutely amazing. And when Ryan asked her who was running the government for the last 4 years, she said it was Obama's third term. Obama's third term. She then went on to name people in Biden's inner circle, such as Anita Dunn, Ron Klein, and others. Obama's third term. A lot of people says it was Obama's third term. There's rumors of, and these aren't even those. These are friends of mine that are moderate Democrats say that they thought it was Elizabeth Warren running it. They thought it was Bernie Sanders running it. Sean Ryan said, but I think the general consensus, I think if you ask the majority of the population, I think it was Obama's third term. Quote, it was for sure Obama's third term. I don't think that's even a question. That's why you saw Obama fighting for his dear life while he was fighting so hard in the fall, because he was fighting for his fourth term. Fourth term. I kid you not, my friends. He was fighting for his own legacy. A great man. A great, great, great man. Rush Limbaugh once said that Obama will fight for his legacy no matter what. Before he passed away, he made that prediction, and he's right. He's dead. He's absolutely, he's dead on accurate. He's dead on balls accurate. Obama wanted Harris to win, but Harris is such a clusterfuck from Hades. She ruined everything. She was a diversity hire that Obama was going to use as his fourth puppet, his fourth term puppet. Everybody knew Biden was the puppet used by Obama. We all knew that. This confirms it, y'all. You got to check this article. You got to check out this article. Then we got from the Blaze Media right here. Alex Soros admits he's more powerful than any elected official. February 7th, Taylor O'Neill. Alex Soros, who runs his father, George Soros' Open Societies Foundation, says he has no interest in running for public office, despite his strong desire to influence policy. His reasoning? He already holds a more impactful position now, and he's right. Would I run for office? Soros said, I wouldn't rule anything out, but it's hard for me to see how I'm not in a more impactful position now. I detail how major donors like Alex Soros fuel a vast left-wing influence network I call the Woktopus. Here's how it works. Wealthy foundations, such as the Open Society Foundations, are part of the dark money network that includes Secretive funders, like the nonprofits established by Arabella Advisors, these donors bankroll a system of woke nonprofits that place activists in the administrative state. This article continues to go into and exposes how radicals and WEF and these other organizations have our political people, and I mean our political people, meaning elected officials in Congress, right here in the palm of their hand. They're the puppet masters, y'all. They're the puppet masters, y'all. This is confirming it. Absolutely confirming it, y'all. I'm going to wrap this up for a minute. Stay tuned. We'll get you some more videos out soon, exposing more stuff. I'm working on some things in the background, so be patient. We're going to get there. But until next time, y'all be blessed.